Welcome back, everybody. I'm Doug, and this is Dying to Retire. Today is Thursday. I am still here in Guatemala at my wife's cousin's house and my father-in-law's house here, Sueguro, here in Guatemala City. Yesterday was a really interesting day. I was tired. I should have recorded something last night, but I did not. So apologize. But you're getting the day after. Yesterday, I did a really nice tour of the Oakland Mall, and I'm going to throw some photos up here for everyone to take a look at. It was a nice visit. I got there when it opened. I was able to go there. I was by myself. I'm going to say one thing. My wife's cousins have been super gracious and taking me to a lot of space places, but it was nice to be able to be there, walk around alone, because they do have small children, and it's hard taking care of the children while trying to see sights. So I did go to the Oakland Place, which is a mall. Was able to walk around, and I walked around the whole thing. It's a large mall. It's got over, I think, about 400 stores. Um, it has medium, regular stores that you would see in a mall, but it also has a lot of the higher end places in there in the mall. Even has some Victoria's Secrets, because some people have asked me about that. So it was really interesting to see everything. Sorry, I'm standing here by the window, and you probably can hear all the cars. It's kind of dusty. It's loud. What's kind of funny here? Shit ton of motorcycles. They're 125cc max. Uh, they have the loudest muffler arrangement on it because people just love noise here. That's one thing I noticed. People love a lot of loud TV and everything. And you have the buses going by. So if you see me stop for a moment, it's because it's loud as shit from outside. But I want you to hear the natural sound that living in the middle of the city would sound like. Not Kayala, not there, but I mean the regular parts of the city. Now, getting back to my running around in the Oakland place. Again, it was very beautiful. What's kind of interesting there, I've been to the food court before, but did not realize there was another food court. So I took this big picture of the food court. I'm going to put it up here. Actually, I'm going to probably move my face down to the side because I did it in the panoramic. It is a huge area, has a lot of nice restaurants. But what's also funny, or the naming conventions for some things down here are funny. When I was coming out at the end, I, the same way I came in, I did not notice the two restaurants. Could be because they weren't fully open up. And they had one called, the Escobar, pub place, whatever you want to call it. And the other one's called the Insurgent. I think it's kind of funny. And then right next to it, they have Neuro, a Japanese place with a ninja on it. So yeah, you look at stuff in the United States, uh, people get woke and they would take offense with stuff. There was, and I showed the picture to my wife because I showed her where they had a nail place, and it's called the Color Spot or something like that. And she correctly made observations like if you had something like that in the United States, some would get offended. Down here, they don't. It's kind of hard to get offended, especially on stupid shit like that. But it was getting back to my time at the mall. I walked around, saw things. This place is huge. Take a look at these photos. When you go up to the top deck or top floor and looking down, you realize how beautiful the mall is. The mall is in very great condition. If you're in or from the Washington, D.C. area, everyone knows the Tyson Galleria and the Tysons Mall and the Tysons Corner area of Virginia. Those are the two big malls that people really like to go to. This mall makes Tysons Galleria and Tysons Mall look plain, ordinary. I mean, makes it look like what Lake Forest was before it died. Yeah, because that's what happened. You do see security out there. What's really interesting in the mall, they have a lot of people, and they're wearing like a gray sports coat, slacks, and stuff like that, men and women. And they're there to help people in the mall. So they're walking around there. So they don't really have like a customer service kiosk. They have these people walking around to help you. The only thing I want to say that I have an issue with the mall was, You know where you can go in a mall and it usually has that big digital screen that you can plug in. I want to go here, donde está el baño, whatever, right? And you put the stuff in there. And the thing they do have them, but I only saw two in the whole mall. Two in the whole mall. Not in the center part when you're walking around like you will see in American malls. They only had two. And yes, it would you could do it in English as well. And some of the graphics was off on it. That's the programming, and probably the same program we have here in the States. But that was the thing, because it's a large mall. If you've never been into it, you want to go to these little kiosks to be able to see where you are. Find out where the restaurant is. Find out where, yeah, Skechers is. Oh, by the way, if you go to the Skechers store here, and like me, I wear wide or extra wide. They don't carry the wide shoes. Found that out. That there's the type of shoes I wanted, just not the white. And even have Eddie Bauer. They don't even have Eddie Bauer anymore in Tysons Mall. So they have Columbia, Eddie Bauer, and several others. So again, if you get the chance and you're ever down here, and I know I sound like I'm rambling a little bit, but I'm also wanting you to hear this outside noise, so I'm not going to clean it up that much. It is a very nice mall. You will see where there is money here in Guatemala, even though it's a developing nation. So it's in the middle of there. Like I said, I ate at San Martin's, had a breakfast there. It was fantastic. Take a look at the breakfast. But where they sat me, the waitress sat me, this was the view I had sitting down in halfway outside, inside balcony, whatever you want to call it. This is the view I had. It was fantastic. A beautiful view sitting out there. Nice gentle breeze coming in. The weather was fantastic. You can't beat that. So so let me throw up a few more photos in here in the background. I'm trying to roll them around where you can take a look at them because I was trying to take as many photos as possible. I will find out. I will close with this one, which was kind of interesting. Those people I told you walking around in the gray jackets, like they're there to help people. Because one did help me on something. I'm sitting down when I did a little post about my time in the mall. Did a YouTube short, and these two ladies, because I kept watching them watch me. Could be because I'm a gringo, but the two ladies who were wearing the jackets while I'm sitting down, and I don't think they realize I have hearing aids because they saw me talking into the phone, but nothing, no sound coming out. They were just huddled super close to me, like I was possibly doing something or gonna do something. I feel like I got profiled. Oh, yeah, I'll live, right? But it was just funny. And so I'm sitting around doing it, and they're hanging around for a long time, longer than normal. Because usually you'll watch these people, they move around. Because I'm watching them just as much as they're watching me. Because, like I said before, I do a lot of people watching. So it seemed like they focused and centered around me. But at the same time, I'm going, what are you going to do? One lady was about 4'11" at best, and the other one was about 5'2". What? Go figure. So that was my adventure today, running around into the Oakland Mall. Still going to close out with any more pictures I have here. It is a beautiful mall. If you ever come down to Guatemala City, highly recommend you go see it. If you're window shopping, that's great. If you're going to go shopping, bring your wallet and your credit card because there's a lot of nice stuff and you can spend it. As always, if you found value in this episode, do me a favor, smash that like button and subscribe. And if you have any questions or comments you want to make about this videos, please put them in the comment section below. If you have a question in there, I do my best to look it up and be able to get you an answer as soon as possible. Love to hear your stories as well for visiting down here. As always, I'm Doug, and this is Dying to Retire, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.